Hey there all Q-tubers, let's take a look at my new creation, the Weber Smokey Auto Joe. Alright, so let's go and take a look under the hood. My man Phil and Florence, you guys remember Phil and Florence, he'd always say, never know what Ken has under the hood. Well, let's go and take a look. So what we have here is a 32 quart steamer pot, and let's go down inside here, take a look at that. Alright, so there's inside the pot there, and look what we have here. It's those Vortex. This is the large. Can you believe that? A large Vortex. We're going to be using that in the Weber Smokey Auto Joe. And as you can see, that fit just perfect into that. That fits just perfect. Look at that. Alright, so see how that's going to fit? Right down in there. Alright, so everybody knows what this Vortex can do for direct searing. It just intensifies the heat. It's just going to come straight up. And let's go and put our stainless steel grate on there. That's custom made by Greg at the Woodshed Smoke and Barbecue with Slow Hand. Alright, and so for direct grilling and searing, I've got the Weber Smokey Joe lid. Alright, so now for the indirect, what I have is two stainless steel rods. Set that right on top of the Vortex. Then I have the terracotta plate. Just get our terracotta plate, and I'll be wrapping that with aluminum foil for easy cleanup, and that'll collect all the grease and drippings. And then we just put our grate on there. See how that sits just like that. Put some holes and some stainless steel screws in there. So now let's get our lid. There's our lid, just like that, which is actually the bottom. Of the Weber Smokey Joe. Pretty cool and clever. I put a handle on that. You see that? And for our stoker, we have, of course, the Auber Instruments Stoker. It's always done good by me. It's my setup. Just a couple pieces of some nipples, some street pipe there, reducer going in, and that is the Weber Smokey Auto Joe right there. Alright, so on the table here I have that Barbecue Dragon heat stone. Remember that thing? Just going to use that as a little insulator so my table don't burn. So I just want to show you, yes, these are Weber briquettes. I still have a bag. That's right, still have a bag of Weber briquettes. But for my test today, I'll be using just some plain old Kingsford just to test this out and to make sure that these rods, stainless steel rods, are gonna give enough airflow. If not, then I'll go and get bigger rods or figure something else out. But alright, just going to be using plain old Kingsford for this test. I'm not going to fill the whole thing up, just a little bit just to get it going. Alright, let me show you. Of course I'm using the torch, good old torch. Propane bottle hooked up. Torch, I've used that for years and years and years. Same as the Auber Instruments Stoker. Very reliable, never had a problem. Let me just show you on the inside how I have this. Just got that sensor right there connected to that wing nut up there on the inside of the lid. Should be about enough kinks for down in there to get this going. Alright, so let me just show you. I got the Auber Instruments Stoker set at 275. Got my heat deflector in there, my stainless steel grate. Let's go ahead and put this lid on. Let me show you, I got gasket material around there. Gasket material around there. And we're gonna go vent wide open. Vent wide open. WEBER Smokey Auto Joe. Kind of like the sound of that. The Auto Joe. Smokey Auto Joe. Alright. Running with charcoal. Can't wait to use that WEBER. The last bag of WEBER briquettes. Anybody got any of those bags out there anymore? I was saving it for a special occasion, and that's for this Franken smoker, my new Franken smoker, Franken grill. Got the Vortex in there, the Large Vortex, my Auber Instruments Stoker. It's going to be awesome. The WEBER Smokey Auto Joe. Heavy metal style. Alright, so here we are after 12 minutes. We're up to 255 already. The fan on the stoker is kicking on and off, on and off. It's gradually going to work its way up to that 275. I don't know what I'd do without this thing. There we go. The WEBER Smokey Auto Joe. Can't wait to use this thing. Just burning in that new Vortex, the Large Vortex. Can you believe it, people? A Large Vortex under the hood. There you have it. Can't wait to try this out with some meat. We'll do all kind of stuff. This is going to be for indirect or direct. That Vortex is going to do the job. It's going to concentrate the heat, intensify the heat. With the stoker and that terracotta heat deflector, that stone is going to get hot. That deflector is going to stay hot. It's going to help regulate temps, even out temps. This thing's going to be super efficient. This stoker has never let me down. It's always awesome. This little smoker is going to do the job, direct or indirect. There you have it. The WEBER Smokey Auto Joe. Metal on, people.